back. Episode
again.
Yes. We're back again. Episode 3, season 2.
Yes.
Fun. We're here. We have 2 more guests, which we've kind of told you guys we would have on. It's Justin and Baylee Vicente from our local pickleball community. So thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So I think we'll just get right into our highs and lows. We've been talking about it a little bit outside of the recording. We've all been trying to scour our brains, and hopefully we have them. I'll hopefully have mine. It's kind of like ordering dinner.
I mean, you would think people would have a high, right? Because yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Did you say Valentine's?
Yeah, I know.
Oh God.
V-Day.
I don't even know that we can do this I don't know that we can do this podcast together anymore. The guy at Target yesterday, I said, Happy Valentine's. And I just stared at him. I couldn't even respond.
He said that to you?
Yeah, because I was so annoyed that there was an M in there. And then you just did it.
Valentine's Day.
I know I'm looking for a new podcast co-host, guys. If you know of anybody, I'm just kidding.
Preferably someone not bald.
Knows how to spell.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time.
It's that Pennsylvania, education system.
We could start over if we need to, where I'm not an asshole right off the bat. Okay.
No, let's keep it.
Okay, we'll just keep it.
Okay, so I'll start
Being
with my
our
highs and
authentic
lows.
selves here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
My son got a job. He got hired at Lagoon.
Okay.
So that was a high.
Is Lagoon open for?
No, I don't think so right now.
It's correct. So they're doing all the hiring right now.
Okay.
And then,
March timeframe?
Yeah.
For on like weekends until
Just
the
on
summer?
weekends.
Okay.
So
And
he
so-
was super nervous going in there. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, what do you got to wear? I figured like business casual or, something. And he's like, no, just casual clothes. And so he wore baggy jeans and a white dirty tee.
Dirty.
Yeah. I mean, it's not dirty. It just looks dirty.
Oh, right.
And so I was like, whatever, dude. It's, whatever. It's you, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all on you. Because if I say something, then I'll get upset and whatever. But he nailed it. He said during the interview, though, they asked him a question and he totally messed it up. And I forget what it was. It was like, what traits are you going to bring to your job? And he like flubbed it really bad. And he's like, yeah.
That's hard. And your very first interview, and that's kind
As
of
a 15-year-old.
That's kind of a tough question, if I'm being honest, for a 15-year-old for an interview. And I do HR. I feel like that's a pretty tough question. I don't know. I would just be like, are you going to show up on time? It's Lagoon.
Well,
what trait do you need?
He didn't want
everybody
to
in your seats, buckle up. I'm like, what are we doing?
He didn't want to prep for it. Like, I was like, we can do a mock interview. I was like, it does help. Like, it sounds corny. It's probably nerve wracking, but it does help. And he's like, no. So on the drive down there, he's like, well, what traits do I have?
Oh, no.
And I'm like,
he already knew the questions going in?
Well, I told him these are some questions that they might
right.
ask. And then his buddy worked there last year, and he gave him kind of a heads up if that was one, and then they had like a other question.
Okay.
And so I named off some stuff that you could like, because he's going to be doing security, like walking the parking lot, making sure people get in there and there's no ruffians, going on or whatever. So, yeah. So that was exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Congrats to him.
I took him out to lunch and stuff as a congrats.
That's cool, though.
That is way cool.
Yeah.
First job interview, too.
First job interview.
That's so cool. Good for him.
Yeah. So he was
Yay.
super proud of himself.
That sounds like you got a new job, too, because you're going to have to drive him. Congratulations, Rob.
Yeah, chauffeur.
Yeah.
There you go.
When does he get his license again? I know you've mentioned it before.
His birthday's in August.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah. So,
yeah.
Yep,
and we'll see if he gets it because he's like apprehensive right now about getting or driving.
Right.
So,
I think it's scary being out there.
I guess at this point in time.
With drivers like you, aren't you a bad driver? Isn't that what he said?
That's what he said, but he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then the low was, I was sick a little earlier in this week, and I just thought I wasn't going to be able to play pickleball, but I did. Okay. And I did well this week.
I played with you this morning, and you were doing so good. Yeah.
Which, as Tom would say, what does he say? I'm not a 4-5, but on a good day, I am. Yeah. So I'm a normal like 4-0.
I know how that feels.
I'm just not a consistent player. And today was a really good day.
You were
because I was
very
super
well today.
Nervous playing. Because when Amanda reached out to me, I was like, "There's no way. You guys are all way higher level than me," which is fine, to play. But I I don't like going in there looking like an ass, right? Or bringing someone down and making them lose constantly. Yeah. So I felt like I did pretty good.
Yeah, that's where I rise in the personality department. I'm like the personality hire for pickleball. Nobody was like, oh, she's great. Let's have her there. People are like, she's got a fun personality. And let's have her there. And she'll be 20 minutes late. You guys, I was 20 fucking minutes late this morning. Okay, relax.
Oh, again? This is
like 20 minutes late for a tournament, remember?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's right.
The pickler.
ਲੱssen.
Exactly.
Whatever. Even so, tomorrow we're playing. There's 4 of us playing, and Ben Bagshaw's coming from Kaysville Pickler and meeting at Uinta. And George just sent a text like right before we started today that was like, "No rush, Ben. You'll probably still beat Destiny there."
And that's probably accurate.
No, usually I try to be just on time. I'm not usually an early bird. I mean, they're morning ones too, but I did not set my alarm. That's a lie. I did set an alarm this morning. I set my Alexa alarm for 7 a.m. and I turned it off instead of snoozed it. Oh. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not getting up. I didn't go to bed till after 2 this morning, which is pretty typical. Like the morning that I was late for the tournament, that stressed me out because I'm not I mean, tournaments, I'm usually early.
Yeah.
But that was like so stressful. And then we took gold, so it's fine.
It's worth it.
So maybe that's your thing, right? Just show up late and then
dawn. I wasn't playing today. I'm like, good morning, everyone. But no, you played really well this morning.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah. I was annoyed. Proud is what I meant to say.
You had some really good shots. So
thanks.
Yeah.
So it's funny because we did start off and I gave you a bunch of shit. So I apologize. But you're like, oh, there should be lots of highs because yesterday was Valentine's Day. Yeah. But you didn't have a high related to Valentine's Day? Or
now, I freaking hate Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I just think it's corporate greed and every day should be, celebrating love and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And picking one day and the day's for the female in it. As it is anyways.
Yes.
So screw
Let's
that.
talk about that. Why is it only for the females?
Let's not talk about
But I did have friends over and we had dinner and I made dinner and stuff like that. So it was nice.
Yeah.
But we didn't do anything. Huh?
What'd you make?
Shrimp scampi.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. And then garlic bread and stuff like that.
Yummy.
So, yeah.
That
I love cooking.
Good.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I have for? Oh, I had a piece of sourdough toast last night for dinner.
Oh,
a couple of pieces actually because I made some different loaves.
Gotcha.
Different flavors, but yeah, I was like, wait, what did I have for dinner last night? I was gonna get really dressed up and take myself out, but then I was like, that would be really pathetic. You should have, but it's fine. I'm over it. Just kidding.
Damn, Rob.
Second thoughts.
You're getting compliments now. You're not going to get any.
Honestly, probably everybody listening to this is like, oh, Destiny was at home by herself. We should have invited her over. And nobody thought of me. Just kidding.
I thought you'd be out with friends. I mean, you're typically out doing stuff with a bunch of friends, and I'm the one at home by myself.
Not on a day that's built for couples, Rob. Anyways, home alone. It's fine. I was like, I have this like red sequins dress that I was gonna wear out that I only can wear at Christmas time or Valentine's Day, right? But I was like, it's already a dress that screams like, give me attention. And so then also on a day that is built for couples, if I go to a restaurant by myself, it's just gonna look really like pick me type of energy. And although I am like, someone pick me, I wasn't like in the mood for that yesterday, but.
Wait, where would you have gone if?
So I had a couple of places in mind. So there's like a new like wine bar type thing in North Ogden, or I was going to go to BTG downtown. But then I was like, oh, I've never been to Ruth's Chris. Maybe I'll go there and just sit at the bar. No, guys, I could not have done that. I'm a strong woman. I have been out. I have taken myself out to really nice restaurants. I have done that. I don't think that I had the gut. Oh, I know that I didn't. Instead, I sat home and did. I made Instagram.
Sourdough.
I made sourdough. I made Instagram videos. I watched Law and Order SVU. It was a good night. But yeah, so anyways, but I kind of skipped over. So Justin, tell us your highs and lows.
So I'll start with my high. I got my eval from work.
Okay.
This week and did pretty good. I'm going to get a raise. Another one.
Congratulations. The last time you were on, you had just gotten a raise.
Yeah.
And you had passed, like, done really good on, like, your fitness.
Your fitness test.
Yeah, my fitness. Yeah.
Do you get, like, a raise or an incentive when you pass?
So it was my year.
Oh, you got time off, though.
Yeah, for the
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the PT, yeah. But this one is my yearly eval.
Okay.
Which I generally just do well, right?
Knock it out of the park.
It's not really that hard to to not do well because it's just, I'm not saying my job is easy, but I work hard at my job and everything. So it was February is when I get my yearly eval. So I got it when was it, Wednesday or Tuesday or something, and scored pretty good and going to get another raise.
I like it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Nothing
a great
wrong with
high.
more money.
Yeah. Nothing.
More money.
Yeah, as his financial advisor, I'm very excited.
She was
love that.
ecstatic about it.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. And then my lows, I'm going to go like a little bit back, like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So when the draft league started, I sprained my ankle like really bad.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it blew up like a balloon.
Oh.
But then the week after, I don't know if I got the flu, but I got really sick.
Oh.
And then from then on, everybody's been sick in my family. Like, Bailey's gotten sick, the kids. And it's just kind of like been lingering on. Like, nobody ever gets to get better. And just a lot of coughing. And the kids are just getting sick.
Yeah.
Every week, it seems. So, like, right now, like, our kids are not feeling good again. And so it's just been kind of like not a good start of the year with health wise. So it's just been kind of like, the first couple of month and a half or whatever, just with the stuff that's been going around and stuff. So, but yeah, I guess that could be my low. And then, if I want to include this one that just barely happened like 2 days ago, I played in this Moneyball on Friday, and
not just any Moneyball, the mega Moneyball.
The mega Moneyball. There was 36 teams.
Holy crap.
So like the prize money was like $800.
It was all men.
Holy shit.
All men. There was a couple.
Oh, there was a couple of mixed teams. I did see that. Yeah.
But I think that's because they needed some like more teams to fill in the spots, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I really got humbled on Friday. I got mad at my paddle, so I'm not playing with it right now.
What kind? It's in timeout?
Yeah. So it's sitting in my bag. I used another one this morning, and I did pretty good with it.
Tell us the paddles.
So the paddle that I've been using is the Luz Cannon.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's a good one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So I've been playing it probably a month now, month and a half maybe. And on Friday, it seemed like I didn't have no power behind it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because of the other players, because they're so high level that every shot that they did was kind of like, it's just crazy hard and like fast. And like, so I'm like, what's going on? And I don't know. It's just.
Were they all using boomsticks?
There was
seeing him.
They were using their
more
5.0 plus skills.
Oh, skills. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was it was advertised as a 4.5 plus Moneyball. Mm-hmm. It was 5.0
it
plus.
Was rough.
There were great teams there, and so yes, you got humbled, but you need to also like give yourself a little grace because.
I mean, I only got pickled once, which was by the number one ranked team supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they pickled us, but then everybody else, it wasn't like over 5, but
yeah.
We still scored some points, and we actually beat one team, which I felt like that was the only team that we were supposed to beat. So that, that went well.
Yeah.
Right.
But man, it was.
Who was your teammate?
Stockton Smith.
I think I'm sure I know.
Yeah. He's one of the younger kids. Yeah. He's on one of the high school teams.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sure you would know.
It was our first time playing together, so we kind of really.
That's hard too, because you're playing against teams where they play together all the time and at that high level. Yeah. So yes, give yourself a little grace.
Yeah, now thinking about it, of course.
Bring the Luz back. I mean, it's called the Cannon for a reason, right?
I know, but no, I'm mad at it.
Oh, you stay in timeout. So what did you pull back out then?
The Yola, the Pro 3S.
Oh,
it's the other one that came out after that. But it had so much power today. So much.
I wish I could go back to my gearbox.
Oh, That one is illegal.
I know. And now I know why. I miss her. I miss her so much.
But yeah, those are, I could say those are my highs and lows.
Well, those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and he made the mistake of telling me that there was a payout of $800 split. So when he got home, I was like...
He's like,
hey, I told her what kind of players are going to be there.
Doesn't matter.
And then
it's a payout.
And then he gets home and he's like, I actually had to pay extra money because I played so bad. He's like, so actually, financial advisor, I need more. Could you imagine if they made last place like pay an extra $10?
Well, we were in last place, thank God.
Oh,
we won one game. There were some teams that didn't win nothing at all.
That would have been me.
They even left after the pool play. They just walked out because they knew they were gonna win.
Oh.
So like the teams that were supposed to play against them, they got the win.
But the opportunity to get to play against some of those players, I wouldn't want to just walk out. But also I can see that because feeling so defeated and then just also playing like shit. It's like, okay, why am I here? I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. Especially because did they do it where like the number 1 seed's playing the number 32 seed in the first bracket? And you're just like, well, but I guess you probably had a few buys the first round. But anyways.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's good. Okay, Baylee, let's hear yours.
So yesterday was Valentine's Day, and
sorry, Rob. By the end of this freaking episode, if you're not using an "in" in that word, we're done. Just kidding.
I gotta drop the kids off. They're like little daycare that they go to was doing like a date night. So I gotta drop them off.
Oh, that's nice.
So I gotta do things without kids.
Yeah,
and it was fun. So Justin and I went bowling, and I beat him pretty bad.
I saw that.
It was bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
My elbow would hurt. So.
Okay. Here it is. Here it is. Just say that she played well. Okay.
No,
he was giving it himself.
She beat my ass.
I loved it. I actually, you posted on social media and I was like, I hope this comes up tomorrow.
Yeah, like it was pretty good. I was doing good. And he was like, maybe you should do bowling instead of pickleball. And I was like, maybe I should.
So funny. You're like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but thanks so much.
And then I think my low is, like Justin said, like the kids have just been sick like nonstop. Like I knew that, like, having kids and, being a nurse, like you don't go to the OR or the ER and like until we're dying. So Justin probably thought, I'm going to marry a nurse and he's just going to take care of me. And I'm like, suck it up. Like, here's some water.
Maybe my mom was a nurse and I had no idea because that's how she was. What are you complaining for? I was like, I don't know, actually. I don't know why I'm complaining. My stomach I just feel like I'm dying, but no big deal. God, I was like, where's that motherly instinct?
She doesn't like request like, oh, let's get some medicine or whatever. It's like,
she's like, drink your water.
Just go to bed.
I'm like, all medicine has side effects, guys. We're not taking medicine. Drink your water.
Some of those side effects are nice though. I'm like, will cause drowsiness. I'm like, yes, please, double me up. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Have you guys heard of like burping your house? What? So I just just heard this. It's like where you open your doors and kind of like fan the cold weather in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so it's called like burping your house. I just saw it, but it's supposed to be helping a lot of people right now that are like where they have this sickness just kind of sitting in their home. Yeah. It's supposed to like help with getting the
floating around
germs out, I guess. But I don't know. So I've been opening my windows and then like I'll open like my back door and then when you showed up, you heard it slam because I was like, oh, yeah. Which I was like, that's kind of good though. But I hate being cold, so I did have the heater on, but I did turn it down.
Why all the windows and doors were open?
I just had them open for like 20 minutes and then I was like fanning, like just opening and closing the door.
So what's that supposed to do? Because if you're opening up windows, you're already creating a vacuum.
I'm not a scientist. So I don't know.
Where did you hear this from?
Instagram, the news, obviously.
Yeah.
At this point, with how long the kids have been sick, I'm going to go home and burp the house.
Thank you. See? I mean, desperate times call for desperate. Why do you think people are saging and Palo Santoing their home? I'm like, get all the nasty spirits out. Sage. And if you are saging your homes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do have a window open because otherwise it doesn't have a place to escape to, the bad energy. So you're just
like it just
staging. It's just coming. It's just hanging out. It's like smoking weed. I don't know. It's like, thanks. So
they're lingering.
Yeah, the bad energy is going nowhere unless you have a door or window open. So
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing.
Yeah.
It 100% is a thing. That is science. Yeah. So, anyways, I was going to bring that up when you had mentioned that earlier and I forgot. So, yeah. Anyways, try it. Try burping your homes.
I'm going to burp the home.
Yeah.
Might as well. It's been bad, so.
Try what you can, right? At this
It
point,
wouldn't
it's
hurt right
like,
now,
yeah. All right. My highs and lows, I kind of talked about a little bit of like yesterday. So yesterday was also the 11-year anniversary of my mom's death. And so that's always a weird day for me because, I mean, we're 11 years in and I never know if I'm going to wake up in a good mood or a bad mood and hate the world or, want to spread like love and joy, because usually that's kind of how I prep for it, because I noticed probably like 3 years in, I would like the couple weeks leading up to it, I would just start to get in a bad mood and I didn't understand. I was like, oh, because like this day's just linked, like it's like hanging over me. Excuse me. So I decided to kind of flip the script. My mom was very much like you, where it was like, oh, this is a commercialized holiday. It's so stupid. Like, so she never celebrated it, even though I can remember gifts that she got us.
Yeah.
Because like, just little things that she would bring home for us, but she did not like it to be celebrated. My mom didn't like flowers, first of all, because they die. And so she didn't like that. She just thought it was like a commercialized holiday. Excuse me. So it's interesting that then she dies on Valentine's Day. And then, so I've just tried to kind of flip the script with that and I'll try to organize either like Galentine's nights with friends, or I've like done little gifts and I'll bring those around to my friends. I've made cookies and dropped them off on all my friends' porches. I've done, where I've gotten people flowers and I've like brought those in. I kind of try to do that stuff around Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, just because it's like a good distraction. Yeah. Or like I've organized like a Galentine's Pickleball event a couple of years, and then this year, and I've done stuff with friends, and I have like a Galentine's night next weekend planned to be fun. But just to kind of like, to your point, like bringing love every day is, but I think there is a lot. I like it. I'm like, I could choose to kind of be like my mom was, but I actually really like it. Mm-hmm. And so I like to dress in all the colors and all the hearts, and I used to hate hearts, and I'm just like, no, I actually really like them. But I think a lot of that goes with like being unhappy. Like when I wasn't happy, I was like, ugh, pink is so ugly, red is so ugly, and now I'm like, oh my god, I love it, it's so cute. And, hearts are so fun. When I'm unhappy and not feeling loved, I'm like, ugh, where are the broken hearts at?
Wearing black today.
Yes, all the days. So yesterday I actually took myself on a little date. So I've been trying to do like the date 40 dates before I turn 40. Well, I've been trying to do 40 things before I turn 40, and one of those is take myself on 40 dates. So I'm only at like 20 something. So I'm like, I got to get on it. And so I went to Lehigh. My mom is buried in Bluffdale, so that's about 45 minutes from here, by Camp Williams at the Utah Veterans Cemetery. And down in Lehigh is a bookstore called LAG. It's like a acronym for Like a Good Girl. So it's a romance bookstore. I'm turning red right now. And if you spend $25, you got free panties at a bookstore. And if you spend $69,
panties?
Yeah.
Just regular panties, Justin. And if you spent $69, you got a picture on the wall. And I spent enough for both of those things. So I left that bookstore with more than just books, guys. And then I just went to a little coffee shop, and then I actually stopped and saw Bonnie and JP were playing in a tournament at the Lehigh Pickler, and I hadn't been there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you guys have. I don't think it's been open for very long. Mm-hmm. I think it has 13, 14, or 15 courts, something like that. It's really big. It's very nice, in a really nice area. And I was like, the tournament said 9 to 3. Okay. I got there at 12:30 maybe, and I just missed their gold medal match.
Oh,
and they took silver. So I was like, oh, I'm glad I showed up just in time to take your pictures. So we had to wait for the bronze medal match to finish.
Did she text you to tell you like where you?
Well, I had told her earlier in the week I might stop by, but I didn't text her yesterday.
Oh, so it wasn't like a planned thing that you were going to go.
Right. I mentioned, I'll try to stop by because I'll be down there. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I wish she would have though, because I did stop at the bookstore first, and I could have not been at
that was more important.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, free panties. Right?
Obviously. I gotta, yes. Don't forget the picture. So that was a good day and a bad day, because then I came home and it was like I started off playing pickleball at 6 a.m., which I was on time for, by the way. Which I was very surprised. I didn't sleep the night before because I was so worried I wouldn't wake up, but nonetheless, I was there on time. So it was a good day, but then by the end of it, I was so exhausted and I think drained from like wanting to make sure it was a good day, if that makes sense. And so then also like the thought of like coming home and getting ready and taking myself out, and then I was like starting to panic and like get the sweats where I was like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm brave enough. I don't think I can do it. So that was kind of like my good and bad, I guess. Yeah. There was something else that happened in the week and I was going to mention it and now I can't remember. So that's it. I'm sure it'll come up at some point, maybe. But yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Let's get into learning about you guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we'll probably ask some of the same questions that we've asked when you were on before. People may have not listened then but yes, tell us your guys' pickleball story, how it began, what got you into pickleball, who, if you start at the same time, tell us all the stuff and things about that.
It was my mom. I was living in we were living in Farmington.
Yeah.
We were living together, right? So we were living in Farmington, and she was like, come over. I guess like she had like had a couple friends and they were playing over at this like, I don't know, it's like that place where they play there's like a track and
just the Farmington Park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The indoor place it's like right next to
it. Like the rec center.
The rec center, yeah. So she was just like, come over and watch my friends. Like, I want to show you what pickleball is. And I remember being like, no.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no thanks. That's fun. But then COVID hit and it kind of took off then. And my mom was playing. Your family started playing. There was a couple girls that I worked with in the operating room at the U that were playing. So I was like, oh, it's kind of fun when you play with people your age versus my mom's age. So I kind of joined some leagues at the Shed. So you guys had Brandy and Mandy on.
Yeah.
Brian and Mandy.
Oh, I like that name, Brandy.
Brandy.
That's their couple name. Brandy. Brian and Mandy.
Brian and Mandy. And that's kind of like where it started for me. So I did my first league there with my mom. And what was it, like a 3-0?
Everybody starts there.
Yeah.
Not Levi Willard.
That's right.
He told us last week that he will never admit that he started lower than 4-0.
Whatever.
But yes, everybody starts at 3-0.
Not with that drive.
That's true. I love it.
Yeah. That's kind of where it started for me. And then
I'm surprised that you and I weren't on any of the same leagues, because I feel like we started around the same time, and I started in 3-0 at the Shed. So that's really interesting.
I was the youngest.
But you were already
you
playing
probably
with
were
Tim.
Advanced.
Yeah, you were.
So maybe we're about
started.
6 to 10.
You were like 3-5 at least.
Yeah.
Close to 4-0, I think.
Oh, really?
Because remember, we played at a tournament at the Pickler. I think me and you, right?
Okay.
It was like our first tournament.
I do remember.
Because I was so excited, and I told you that I saw you and Tim.
Oh.
And in the beginning, remember I told you that I thought you guys were a couple, but you weren't, right?
But a lot of people thought that, and then Jessica's always like, who do people think I am?
You played with him the whole time, like a lot.
For a throuple.
Like, they didn't have to be together, right? Because that's how you think, right? In the beginning, right? Because you play with the people, that you're with.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And that's where we saw you guys the first time. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw you and met you the first time or something. But that was our first tournament. Of course, we were horrible, right? But we were just doing it because she rolled the ride, right? Yeah. Because I was so excited about it. I'm always the one that's like, let's do this for pickleball. Let's go.
Yeah.
And she was just like, okay, I'll do it with you. And we weren't like really good. We was just, but
yeah.
But yeah,
that's where it started.
That's where it started.
Okay.
So
how many tournaments have you guys done together? Do you know?
Less than 10.
Yeah, I think we've done maybe like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Keeps getting pregnant.
So you're good at 2 things then.
That was part of the problem. That's what she blames it on.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want her to advance. Get her pregnant again.
Wow. So the truth comes out.
Oh, wow. That's so funny.
No,
Okay.
but I think we've, probably 4 or 5. And we've medaled in 3.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The one in here,
one.
Pleasant View.
Yeah.
Right? Then we did a couple in the Pickler, I think, and we medaled there a few times. But
yeah,
that's fun. And how did you guys do playing together? Like when you were around the same level? Oh.
So
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, Baylee?
I'm super competitive.
Oh, really?
Everything like I grew up was nothing but like competitive dance, cheerleading. I danced in college, so like I am drive competitive.
Oh, okay.
Justin is very like cheerleading. Like he's like, hey, come on, like let's go. Like 2 stops. What is it that you say that just drives me nuts?
Let's
when
go.
he's like, come on, let's go, and I'm like, where the fuck are we going? Shut up. Like
She's mean.
She would hate to play with me.
She's so mean in pickleball courts.
That's so funny.
Especially if it's like tournament.
Oh, that's so funny. Where the fuck are we going?
shut up.
That's hilarious.
Don't say like what?
But it's different when we're winning.
Oh, well, obviously.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, everything is cool and everything.
She's like, we're going.
Yeah. When we medal, it's fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of the
But
time.
to get there,
Yeah.
shut up.
So
Talk to me.
is that the real reason you stopped playing, or was it because you got pregnant?
It's because she got pregnant.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, we don't play together now.
Okay. And then, so I know with getting pregnant, you were kind of off the course for a while. Are you getting back into it now, or?
I told myself I was. So like January, we know when everybody sets your goals. Like one of my goals was to play pickleball again. My baby's now 2. So I was like, okay, like you've got to find a hobby besides being a mom. What do you want to do with your life? And I was like, well, let's play pickleball again. It's now almost, we're in the middle of February. I've played once.
Yeah.
But I got a new paddle.
Oh. Hell yeah. What did you get?
The Luz Cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Did you guys use Monty's code?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, if you guys are wanting a Luz paddle, let me know, because I have a friend who can get you a little discount.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a good
pretty.
paddle.
Yeah. I haven't got to play with the Canon. I played with a different one, and it plays just like the one I have. And so I was like, oh, there's no sense in.
It's the Inferno.
It might have been. I don't
Foam
know.
one? It's foam?
I think it was foam, because
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
play with, is a
Inferno.
foam.
Yeah.
And I didn't love
You don't
it.
like it?
I mean, it was just this. It wasn't enough for me to switch from what I'm playing with now. If I should, that's probably a better way to say it.
Do you still play with the carbon?
There was hesitation.
Yeah, I don't love it. I've been on the hunt for a new one. I just haven't really. I've been lazy about it. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, Justin said there's a new Yola coming out.
March 3rd.
He had to ask his financial advisor about it.
This
Sell
is
some
killing
paddles.
me about this financial
sorry.
advisor. I love it.
I don't know why, but I love trying out the new paddles for some reason, just because I want to see how they feel, whatever. But it's more of the player, right? It's not the paddle that.
Well, sometimes I would agree with you for the like 90% of it, right? Or maybe 85%. But I think some of it is the paddle, because I'm getting very frustrated with my carbon, and I feel like it is not me.
Oh, it's time to switch if you're feeling that way.
Because I've been playing with I'll like try out another one like a friend has, and I really like it, and I get the shots. So I'm just annoyed that I'm not getting those shots with my paddle. So I don't think I would normally agree with you, right? But then I'm like, no, not in this case. Not when it comes to me. When it comes to me, it's the paddle.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so you have a new paddle. You haven't really played a lot. I think it's probably hard, though, because any of the people that you played with before have probably advanced a little bit more than what you could probably get in there. It's like riding a bike, right? But it does take practice, and it does take time away from your family and doing those things and making that adjustment. And that's probably really hard, because Justin just got a free ride for the last couple of years, it sounds like, on like getting to play whenever he wants. See, he knows. But yeah, so it's like whenever you want. Now it's kind of like, okay, Justin, you can't play because I'm gonna go play, and that's got to be challenging. So how do you guys, what was, when you were setting your goals and intentions for the year, did you guys have a chat about that on like, okay, I'm gonna play on these days, or was it, I'm just gonna try to get back into it?
We started, I think we kind of agreed that we were going to do the open plays first because you're right. Like everybody that I played with is kind of advanced.
Right.
Like everybody else took off while I was momming.
Yeah.
So I really don't know anybody now. So I was like, well, let's go do the open play. Like, let's get back into it. I mean, I'm carrying like a lot of extra weight. So I'm like, this is going to be hard. Like, so yeah. And then I've played once.
We just it's hard.
Yeah.
And if you're not loving it, then that's the other thing too, right? I think we like do things that we love, and maybe because you're feeling maybe a little discouraged because of not like seeing all your friends and family play at a different level, maybe you're feeling a little discouraged. You just got to find your new group, I think.
Right. Like, and like also like, I mean, like not to like, get a big head or anything, but like I'm always have been good at whatever I've played. So like I was good at soccer, I was good at basketball, good at dance, but for whatever reason, like pickleball is just really hard sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm
it's
just
like that hand-eye coordination. Yeah.
And so like I get in there and I get frustrated. I'm like, I'm not going to play this stupid sport. Like this is dumb.
Well, she's actually played twice.
Did I?
Remember your event?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Well, our event was in December.
Oh, so it didn't count.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
it was in December.
Well, that's when you started.
But that was your two-time. That was your two-time back, though. Yeah. And you decided to make your comeback.
That was important. And I must say, when we played at your event that you guys put on, she played pretty good.
Oh,
like she's never left. Well, and I'm not saying like, she was a 5-0, right? But she held her own. Like we were playing against like the Chotos, and they've been playing forever or whatever. Yeah. And she was playing just fine.
Right.
And then when we played on the open play the second time, I think she struggled a little bit just because of the new paddle.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, right? That's when
it's an adjustment.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. So yeah, she was struggling a little bit, but it wasn't like, oh my God, like you suck, or like
I think you just need to get
this last time you're gonna come play pickleball, okay? I'm sorry I invited you. No, there's nothing like that. It's just you just gotta get back in the groove of things,
right?
Yeah.
It's almost like you just got to jump all the way in and sign up for like a 3-5 league,
right?
And not like just do it, right? And I mentioned this to Rob last week. It's like if you paid the same amount as anybody else, like don't feel like you don't belong there. You belong there. You paid and you have the skill, and maybe you have a shitty day, but guess what? Any of us that are playing in a league at the level that we play at have shitty days still. So, and you feel bad. You feel like you have to apologize to people on the court because you're like, oh, I'm not bringing my best game, but guess what? Like they know. And that's why, and on those days is when I try to bring my better personality, but some days I bring a bad game and a bad attitude. So I apologize if you've ever been a victim of that. But yeah, I think just if it's something that you're like wanting to find something outside of the home and outside of like the mom thing, right? It's just jump right in, or it's I can imagine that would be really hard. I don't have kids. I've never had like that whole thing, but I have had times of in my life where I've like had to kind of redirect some of my energy, or like when my marriage was in distress, I had to kind of pull away from pickleball for a little because I wanted to focus on that and work on that. And then that was a failed effort. So I was like, back to pickleball we go. Yeah. And I'm sure if my ex ever like heard me say that, he'd be like, you didn't really pull back. And I was like, well, I went from playing twice a day for almost 7 days a week to playing just once. Okay. So no, not really. But I did pull back a lot in my mental time, right? Because I can imagine that's probably hard. It's like you're playing and you're like, oh, I feel there's probably a little bit of guilt, right? It's like because you work full time too, so I would imagine there's guilt behind that too. But if you don't have your own thing, you're not gonna be your best self at home with your kids too, right? So yeah.
And then then you get on TikTok, and TikTok's like, spend every moment with your kids because you only get 12 summers and 12 times to play Santa.
That's right. Before they don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah. And so then I'm like, okay, so
she gets FOMO a lot.
I do. How do you work full time? Be a good wife?
I know what that means too.
Good job.
He had to learn.
You do.
He didn't for a long time. He's like,
you've known Destiny. You talk to her every week. So.
Yeah. That's a lot there's a lot of pressure. I read something the other day that said that really the 8-hour workday was they came up with that when only one person in the house was working. Mm-hmm. That is wild to me. So when two people in the home are working 8 hours, then you also got to figure out how to be a mom, how to be a good spouse, how to, have energy for all those things, cook, clean, do laundry, plan and organize. And then also your kids might be in sports. And then also you need something to keep your mind sane. Like, I don't know how people are doing it. I struggle and I feel like such a bitch sometimes, like complaining to my friends, and I'm like, I'm so tired, guys. And then they're like, oh, are you? While their kids are like pulling.
You need to stop complaining.
Yeah, that's how. But I do, like, I complain because I'm like, well, I have every right to complain too. But then I'm like, well, I need to know my audience, because like, even if I was to sit here and be like, guys, I'm just so tired. That's why I can't wake up for pickleball. You guys are probably like, shut up. Yeah,
right now.
Exactly. When you have multiple kids and then you're both working, like, I can imagine it is very hard, but it's not fair. I don't know why we switched. I just really need to speak to women in charge, because like I'd be willing to forfeit my vote if I didn't have to work. Like, who fought for our right to work? Because I gotta have a talk with you. I'd be okay. All these women's rights we have. Ugh.
Well, and it's also different when the age group, right? Because when we started playing pickleball, she didn't have kids, right? I had one, but it was different. He was already like 4 or 5 when we started dating, so he was a little bit older, right? Didn't have to like change his diapers, or like he wouldn't wake up in the middle of the night. Or
he could come to pickleball, sit there or whatever. For the most part, right.
But when we started playing pickleball, we got married in 2020, COVID, right? Our wedding wasn't even. Nobody came. It was just us, whoever married us, and I think her sister came, and then my sister came, and that was it.
That's crazy.
Because of COVID, right? So then, what's the plan, right? You want to have a family, start a family, right? But I became addicted to pickleball. So, she got pregnant and everything, and, women, I got to give them credit. Like, they're strong people, right? And they can take so much, and sometimes men lose focus of that sometimes, because it's just, you don't think she can handle it or whatever, or she's the type of person that if she sees me happy doing something, she doesn't want to get in the way with it, right? And pickleball was something that I found that I felt like, oh my God, like, I don't play basketball anymore. Like, I wasn't doing anything. So I found something that I could get back into, that I felt I could be competitive and everything. And she gave me that chance to actually go and do it. But at the time, she got pregnant. And then, we had our first one, and
Justin's nipples are pointless, so he can't help me.
Yeah. So then you have to be the one to stay home, right?
Yeah. And then nipples. At that time, I was going back.
Worthless.
Worthless. I was going back and forth, going from days to graves. So that was kind of hard too, because of my job at the time, because we had to rotate every 3 months. So, sometimes I wasn't even home at night, Yeah. So it was really, it's hard. It was hard. But I mean, we got through it. I mean, there was, of course, there's going to be some things that we need to figure out, and, arguments happen, and, she got pissed off a lot of the time. Yeah. Right.
Well, I could see that. I mean, you've got new babies at home, he's working, and then choosing pickleball in your mind, right? And if you're like, if you struggle with postpartum, or you're sad, or you're stressed because you're also trying to get back to work and whatnot, it's like, you mother effer. Like, you're choosing pickleball, you're choosing to go do that, and your mind's not right, thinking, oh, well, he also probably needs some time to decompress because he's just worked and he's going to come home and he's doing this and feeling all the responsibilities. But our brains don't work like that. They don't work logically when you're upset with your spouse, right? Like, they don't. So it takes like a minute to come back from that. So yeah, I would see how you'd be frustrated, and then I'd see how you'd be like, but I need to play. I need to play.
No, and sometimes it's good for your significant other to tell you, hey, you can't be doing that, because I'm going crazy over here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, she's not letting me know that, right?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, she's
because she
yes.
sees you're happy.
Right. She's
yeah.
like, oh, well, he loves pickleball. You know, he wants to become a 5-0 pro player. That's my dream. And she was even like telling me, like, if that's what you want to do,
go all in.
And I'm like, what?
Okay.
Are you sure? Because to be a pro player, you have to dedicate yourself. I don't care whatever sport.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
7 days a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drilling, playing every day, right? But it was not a reality.
Right.
It wasn't, because I had a job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had kids. Well, we had the newborn and everything. It was like impossible to do that. It's just not realistic.
Right.
But she still let me play a lot. Out of the time, she would say yes.
Also maybe being mad on the inside. That's
Yeah,
hard.
because I don't want anybody to tell me no. Like if I want something, I don't want somebody to be like, no, like you can't. So it's like I'm always like, yeah, like go ahead if it makes you happy, like please do that.
Especially your spouse, you want to be supportive,
right? So if I want that Yukon, I want him to be like, yeah, please go buy that Yukon. And
do you have the Yukon?
no.
Oh,
Well, we got to be smart also, okay? Financially.
If he would have won that $800, that
That would have even
50,
done nothing.
would have paid for an upgrade.
that would have been the
That was great.
So that, I mean, yeah, like he was happy, and I get it. Like we all need hobbies, and we need to be things like outside of parents, and so I was like, yeah, like go, like my time will come someday.
So was there a breaking point or where you had to then like kind of have a conversation and reestablish those boundaries where it worked for you and for you?
Yes, it was. It was like
She's like March 3rd,
Yeah.
2020.
2:35.
Yeah. She's like, I know
think
exactly.
It was Mother's Day when I like
no.
had.
Did you go play pickleball on Mother's Day, Justin?
No.
Okay.
I think
No, but she flipped.
I think he like came out and like we were sitting outside and I think we were planning. Like he was like, "Hey, so I feel like something was coming up or something," and I lost it. And I was like, I gave him the ultimatum because we had some conversations and some arguments along the way of, you know, you're playing too much, you know, even friends had mentioned it because you know how like on the Apple Watch it will say like,
yeah, with your another
you
workout.
There you go,
Yeah.
Justin.
and they were like,
finish
wow,
pickleball.
like you have babies and like your watch, like Justin's just playing all this pickleball, and I was like, I know. So finally, like it did catch up with me, and I remember like, if you know me, like I'm really mean when I argue, and
She's good with her words.
I'm really good with my words, and so I basically told him,
Yeah, they cut deep.
Dude, it's I think be hit.
Yeah. 100%.
Do some DV on me, you know, like
Yeah.
Stop.
domestic violence.
We're not. No.
What's bad is they'll bring up stuff 10 years ago that
Okay.
you thought about.
Well, maybe
for
you should have
years.
apologized 10 years ago, huh?
You know, it's like, whoa.
Bro.
You know, like, holy shit.
It hurt. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
She's all, you're never going pro. Nice try.
so
Yeah.
I ended up giving an ultimatum. I basically told him, like, I printed out a calendar and I shaded in all the days that he had played pickleball, which out of 30 days was like, I think there was like 7 that he didn't play pickleball. So I just said, like,
That's a good visual aid. Like,
it is.
like
To see-
you don't fully understand
This is the
until you
evidence.
see it. And
No.
you're like,
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. And then you're
Shit.
like, oh.
Wow.
And you're like, these are the days that you know, could have been doing something more
Right.
effective.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I gave him the ultimatum. I said, you either chill out on the pickleball or we're getting a divorce and you can be single and play all the pickleball you want. So
Good choice.
yeah.
I don't think she meant it like that, but but I mean,
Something tells me she might have. Something tells me she might have.
you know, it's like in the moment, right? Like
Right.
you say crazy things when you're pretty
Yeah.
pissed off at.
Yeah. But and when
Somebody,
you're
right?
hurt and feeling
Right.
like, yeah, and I mean, that's right. The thing is, you weren't choosing pickleball over your family. For you, in your mind, it was probably, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not in your mind, but it was probably like, no, it's like in addition to, and I'm still trying to be there and I'm still there. But I'm also spending 3 hours because that's really what it is. Like Dave would be like, you're gone forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
like,
also
that's
getting
2
the okay,
hours.
right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was part of the problem.
Yeah.
You kept saying,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And here I was with a 2-year-old, a newborn, Justin's ex-wife had been deployed, so I went from 1 kid
to 3.
And
Justin
was playing pickleball.
I told you not to make me look bad. No, but it's a learning experience.
Yeah, it's just a communication breakdown, right? You had expectations that maybe you weren't, talking about,
right?
And you just weren't visually seeing what was going on and taking that step back, the 1,000-foot view, and be like, okay, I probably need to.
Even though she's saying yes,
I
should maybe think about her tone.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
When she says it's fine, is it fine?
Yeah.
Tell him what you told your friend the other day that just had the new baby.
Oh yeah, so at the where was it? Was it the Money Ball? Yeah, the Money Ball. One of my friends he lives in Salt Lake or whatever. He came up there and played in the Money Ball, and they recently had a baby, right? And I think she's 5 weeks old. And
is it the guy with the cutoff shirt?
No.
Oh, because I heard
think it was him.
Because I just heard he just had a baby like a month ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why. Not because of anything else, Justin. I know exactly what you're trying to get at.
Okay, let's get about that.
Go ahead.
But anyways, so they barely had a baby, and after we were done playing or whatever, we walked out, and he's like, "Yeah, she's cut off my playing time," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's like she limited me to playing pickleball for 2 days a week," and I'm like,
"Smart,
oh, bro." Do what she says. And he's like, no, like, you know how I am. Like, I like to play. Like, how does she expect just for me to play two times a week? And then he just told me all these other stuff that kind of reminded me of what happened with me, right, with Baylee. And I was like, bro, I'm telling you right now, even if she tells you that it's okay, don't go.
Right.
Like, just stay home and help her with the baby.
Yeah.
Like, she's going through a rough time, right? Like, she just had a baby. Like, she has to breastfeed and whatever. Like, babies have all these things that sometimes happen to them that you have to be careful with. And she just needs you there.
Yeah.
Right?
Even if you're doing nothing, just knowing that you're in the same house, I think would probably make a huge difference.
It would be, yeah. So I was trying to, like, give him advice, but he's like, nah, man, like, I gotta get my playing time in. And I'm like,
sounds like you're getting divorced.
Let me know in a few months how it goes, because but
I think it's good that you had to, and it sucks that it came down to like losing it, right? But that's probably was a learning moment for you too, to think back, maybe I shouldn't have said it was okay, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have communicated. But it boils down to the fact that then you did, and then you were able to say, okay, like you come up with some sort of compromise, like I'm okay with you playing, but also on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you got to be here. So then play on the other days or on the weekends, like, you know, when you have your son, maybe it's not, something where.
And that was something that we talked about, was when he was okay to play. Like, we tried to not have him play when he has Julian, because he only has Julian 50% of the time. So, and time's ticking with Julian. He's 11. Right. So, like, spend your time when you have your kid. If we don't have him, like, you're more likely to go play. How many times did you play that week? What am I doing? So, like, it really did, like, even though it sucks that I did say those things, it did open up that communication. Yeah, we needed that.
Yep, 100%.
With having, so I have a friend that does this, and I remember when I was married, my therapist recommended this, and it was like a weekly meeting. And the meeting was, okay, I mean, especially because you guys have so much going on, you're both working, you have a kid outside of your marriage that you have 50% of the time, like organizing all that. It was like a weekly sit down where you then like plan out the whole week. And it's like, okay, on Monday, Tuesday, like we have all this going on. Like, do you guys have some sort of planning meeting? Do you have like a family calendar? Do you like, how do you organize that time? Because could it change depending on, and this came to mind because like when you do have Julian, I assume like your play time or your schedules are different.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that? Like, sounds like maybe you get to play a little more, but then also now maybe you don't, and maybe Baylee gets to play a little more.
Yeah.
Because she wanting to play.
We have a calendar.
Your face.
Her, go play. I'll stay with the kids. And she's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like,
we have a calendar, and I manage it.
Yeah.
And so like he'll message me, like if he's at work or something, and be like, hey, do we have anything on the 23rd or something you just asked me about? So then I'll look at it and I'm like, oh, like we have this. And then he's like, well, can I play in the morning before this?
Yeah. So just the open communication.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
It does work. And then, like Rob mentioned, like I did have to find my voice and be like, no, like you cannot play.
Yeah.
Like,
I would prefer that you didn't and we did something as a family or went bowling where I could kick your ass.
Yeah.
Or now I know how she really feels about it, right? And now if people are asking me, like somebody asked me.
You're more aware.
Yeah, like somebody asked me if I wanted to play tomorrow and I'm like, nah, bro, like I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got family stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
That is equally or more. I mean, it's more important. Right?
Yeah, but that has to come from me too, right?
Right.
It just I can't be like, oh, can I play tomorrow? You
right.
know?
Well, that's what I was just
and she
say.
telling me no, right.
Right.
Sorry for interrupting.
Well, honestly, because then I think that could harbor a little bit of resentment because then it's, well, my wife said no. And then it's, I always have to say like Baylee said no. And it's like, no, again,
you're
that
pushing
has
the
to
blame.
come. Yeah.
Or putting blame when you should just take responsibility, but like, and be happy about it. But like,
right. No, I get to spend time with my family tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the reframing it too, which I think is hard. Like, and thank you guys for being so open because I think this is probably something a lot of couples like struggle with. And I think in a lot of space, right? Like this might not even just apply for pickleball, but I think that's another thing. It's like we become so addicted to pickleball. It's so addicting. It's for so many different reasons. Like it's your serotonin, your dopamine, like all of that's increasing and you're feeling good. Your community, you get to like chit chat with people and you're just having a ton of fun on the court most of the time, right? Some of us are not bringing a good mood sometimes.
Who's that?
I don't know, Rob.
You're going to say yourself.
It would never be me. But yeah, I think it's like a good reminder instead of like, because I've caught myself doing this and I'm sure none of my friends outside of pickleball are listening to this podcast, so I'll just say it. But I've caught myself like, I have to go hang out with my other friends. And I love them, but I say that when someone has like asked, do you want to play in this tournament or do you want to go do this? Or like the other night, somebody asked if I wanted to play in like Clark's little tournament on the 21st. And I was like, no, I really want to, but I already have my Galentine's thing and I'm so happy to do that. And I get to do that and I get to spend that time with those friends, but I will have FOMO that night because I'm like, I want to play in Clark's thing. I want to go do that.
Yeah.
So it's no, I get to spend this other time with my friends. I get to spend time with family. I get to do this and I'm choosing because I've made that commitment and you know what I mean? Like, so I think like reframing it and I say that because I'm the same way as you. I became so addicted to it and I was also not happy and stressed a lot. So I used it as like an outlet and it brought happiness for me. But so for me, it was a little different, but I'm sure having a new baby, having to like work through. Oh yeah. You guys have 2 under 2. No, 2 under 3.
4.
2 under 4. 2 or what?
What?
How many kids do you have?
And a 4-year-old.
Okay. Oh, Wait, 2 under 4.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Time goes by fast. Holy crap. Okay. I didn't realize that sorry, do you need to get that? No, okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't, important. Yeah. And because as we're talking about your children, I'm like, oh, do you need to? No. Okay. So yeah, I can imagine that is like, you know, it's new for you too, right? Like this is a new marriage, a new dynamic. You're probably stressed. You're stressed. This is a new dynamic for you. You're having to become a mom, and you're becoming a dad again. Like that's hard. So it's like, oh, I found this thing that like creates a little bit of distraction for a moment, and then all of a sudden that moment turns into 4 hours, and Bailey's like, "Where the fuck have you been?"
When you don't know what she's going through by herself, right?
Right.
Because I'm playing, I'm like having the time of my life.
She hasn't messaged you,
and she's screaming her turn,
like she's at home watching Snapped. She's like, I'm just waiting for him.
No, but it's true.
Yeah,
like, little kids, those newborns are can be horrible sometimes. Yeah. Like I love my kids or whatever, but my goodness, that's probably the hardest
stage.
Yeah, of new, like the newborn stage, and like until they're 2, it's like, and now he's like all crazy now, like But and also like
you're really making kids sound lots of fun.
Oh, they're so much fun, but no, also like so we have boys, right? I don't know how it is to have a girl, but these 2 are just attached to her, so they always want her, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm here, like.
They're oh no, you're at pickleball.
You can, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, no, they're like, oh, Papi, you're going to pickleball, huh? Yeah. It's like, okay, bye. Like, they already know I love pickleball.
Yeah.
But anyways, but it's not because of that, but they just are so attached to her. They're like mama's boys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So it's kind of hard, even like that, when I'm at home, because they were like, mommy this, mommy that. I want juice, mommy. Like, I'm here, guys, and they're like, I don't care, mommy. I'm like, okay, well, sorry, babe.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I think that's a pretty common thing, though. I just watching a lot of my friends, like their dads are sitting right there, and it's like, mom, and I'm like,
it's crazy.
I just watched this video the other day that was like, marry a man that does this for you, and it's this woman sitting in her kitchen, kind of behind the island. And she's sitting there eating ice cream. You can tell she just like had lost it. Like she was crying, like had been crying. Like you could tell she had a bad day. And the dad's sitting at the end of the island, the kitchen island. And the kids are like, mom, where's mom? And he's like, I don't know. I think she went upstairs. Go look for her. Like he's like making it so they can't come in the kitchen because she's having like a fucking breakdown.
Yeah.
And it was like, marry a man that lets you hide in peace or something like that. Because it was like,
true.
because it is. It's like, he's like, I'm right here. What do you need? No, we need mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe go look for her outside. They come back downstairs and he's like, maybe she's outside. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, I like that. Making it a game too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into a little bit of maybe like the jealousy type stuff. Like, if that's okay. You guys have opened up so much and I really appreciate this because it's hard. You know, we talked about this earlier, like people listening. And so thank you so much because I know a lot of people can relate. But how was it? And I'm sure it was maybe different 2 years ago and 4 years ago versus maybe now where you're maybe a little bit out, like, you know, outside of the postpartum depression type feelings. But how was it knowing that Justin's playing and not just with men, right? Like playing a lot of tournaments with women, different women that you might not have ever even met. Like how was that?
I will say like you said, like with the postpartum, you know, you gain weight, you're at your worst when you have babies, like you're just like bleh. So it was hard in the beginning because I wasn't what I was before babies. So to like watch him go out, which I want him to, like I knew that being a mom, he was going to continue to excel in his skill level and I was taking a step back. So I'm glad that he found people, like he plays with you and he plays with Valerie and Meredith. Trying to think who else do you play with, but it wasn't like a jealousy thing. It was more of like a man, like I wish I was out there. So like
an envious.
Yeah, like I wanted to be there. Like, man, that could have been me, but I had babies. But like I'm super cool with it. Like because I know that I'm never gonna catch up to him. Like I could play 7 days a week and I'm never gonna catch up to Justin.
Because men are.
I don't know if that's true.
No.
With how competitive you were saying you are, something tells me you might.
No, you guys should play. Oh, you played with her that one time. Remember? Yeah. Remember you kept going to her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally remember now.
Now you totally remember because you kicked her ass. You jerk.
Yeah.
And then that day I decided never to play pickleball.
No, but like I totally disagree with that. But anyways.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But yeah, so I mean, like I'm glad that he's found like opposite sex to play with because I know he enjoys it.
Right.
And so Justin's my second marriage. My first marriage ended in an affair, infidelity. So postpartum insecurities because
you've
my
gone
first
through
marriage,
that.
yeah, was a mess. So
sorry to hear that.
And yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm so glad
you wouldn't have
happened.
found Justin otherwise.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm like,
exactly.
Oh, thank God.
Justin's like, thank you.
Thanks, you stupid ass.
You cheater.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. Thank you. So I think those two in combination, it was a little difficult. And the only thing I expected in return from anybody that he played with was to know that Justin came as a package deal. Like, yes, you're playing with Justin, but Justin's married and he has kids and a dog and a home. And so like all I wanted from the women was to acknowledge me.
Well, and respect that. Right.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, other than like one time I can think of.
For the
like,
most part.
Everybody, like I remember the first time I met Valerie, I drove all the way up to Brigham City.
Memorial
Day. Yeah. And like I'd never met Valerie in my entire life, but Justin's played a couple tournaments with her. So I dropped the kids off, drive up there, and I mean, she embraced me with a hug, was telling me how shitty they were playing.
It was bad weather, I'm gonna blame the weather on that one.
It's always bad weather, except for this past year. It's always been bad weather.
And I didn't play in it.
Well, could you not play this year? Because I'd really like the weather to hold out.
It finally didn't rain.
No, I'm playing this year.
Damn it.
Right?
Expect rain. Oh,
put it
right?
on
Put it on the financial request.
Yeah, you have
We
to
had
ask
that
me
day
first.
off. So.
Yeah.
I'll have to check our finances and our calendar and then get back to him.
That's
But
funny.
everybody's been super nice. I mean, every time I see you, you played with him.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, like, you're always like, hey, how are you? How are the kids?
Yeah.
So that's all I ask, is just that you recognize that I'm there too.
Right. Hey. Yeah. I think so. As a female who plays a lot with men, I try to respect that for any man that I play with that's married or in a relationship, because I also was in a marriage where it ended in infidelity. My first marriage, it was really bad. And I had insecurities, and I was not jealous, but like an envious person. Like in my second marriage, Dave did strongman and powerlifting, and I knew he was at the gym all the time with these women who also did those things. And I was like, what are weights? What's an axle thing? I don't like, I still probably come up like the log. Cool. And then I go and I worked out one time on like a Thanksgiving morning, and I actually did the log, and I was so proud of myself. But then there was like these women that are there, and they're just like, you know, really fit and really in shape and do the same hobby that he does. And so it was intimidating, and they were not welcoming. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of like, cool. Like, and it wasn't, there were some that were obviously, but like we'd go to these power meets and they've got to stay focused. So I will give them that. It was probably more of like them just staying in the right mindset and them staying focused, not like, hey, let me make you feel comfortable. Like that's not their job to make me feel comfortable. That was my husband's job. And he didn't do that. He'd come home from the gym and be like, guess who asked me for my phone number today? And I was like, oh, did you tell him you were married? Idiot. It was like he was just trying to get a reaction out of me. Really? And it worked. And then, you know, and then it was like funny to him, which it's not funny to me. And
that's messed up.
It is. And now I know that. Now I'm healed and I know that. Other times I was like, oh, am I the crazy one? Because I think that that's messed up, you know?
No.
But I try to respect when I like, especially any man that I'm playing with and their spouse does show up. I want to introduce myself. I want to have a conversation because I know how that feels. And I know that it has to be a little uncomfortable going into this hobby that your husband plays in and is out of all the time, and he's made all these friends, and you go there and you're like, cool, I'm just the spouse. Like, it was always so awkward for me, and so I try to make it a lot less awkward for anybody's spouse, especially because of the opposite sex. And you just hear and see of things happening in all communities, right? And so it's like, I just want you to know, I am not a threat. I am not a threat. I very much respect marriage. I very much respect people's relationships, and so I am not a threat, and I want to be friends with everybody. So I want your wives to be friends with me, guys.
I'm pretty oblivious to all that kind of stuff, but does that happen pretty often? Like girls that play with guys that try to not necessarily hook up, but like become more than friends, or you know, or
I've heard stories.
Inappropriate.
I'm not on the course, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, let me know.
It's not Val or me. So I think that you're safe, but I think that those things are happening because you build connection with people. We've talked about that a lot on this podcast, is you're building a community, you build connection with people. And then you also are playing a sport. I remember after my divorce, I came across a friend and he was like, yeah, I knew that you probably weren't in the best marriage because you were always at pickleball. And it was like, okay. And I'm not saying, I know that you mentioned that, so I apologize if it came off that way, but that's why I mentioned earlier, it's like you have a lot to decompress from. And so everybody's situation is different. And so this person said that to me, also knowing afterwards that I wasn't in a good marriage, right? And so it is just interesting because there are a lot of people that do that and then they find a commonality, right? It's like one slip of the tongue is like, oh, my husband was a dick today, and then somebody's in there, they're getting in there and they're like, oh wait, you're not happy in your marriage? Me either. And then they just like bond over that, I imagine, right? Because women do that with each other, right? It's like, oh, my husband's a dick, mine too, let's be best friends. Yeah, exactly. So I think that is, I wouldn't say that it's happening way more than it's happening in other sports, but I think the difference is not a lot of other sports you're playing co-ed.
Yeah, true. Very true.
And so I would say that is probably why it is happening a lot in pickleball because it is co-ed sport. But I think most people have integrity. They love their spouses. They're doing this for fun. It's also, I don't know. So I don't want to say, oh, you go to play pickleball and everybody's cheating. That's not the case. It's probably like a couple people we know.
No, I'm just blind to that kind of stuff because when before I joined the military, I lived in Charlotte and I worked at this bar restaurant and I worked in the back and I worked with a bunch of females, but I'd never even thought any of them liked me or anything. I didn't even really consider it. And when I left, like right before I left, we had like a little going away and like all the girls were like, I can't believe you're leaving. Like so-and-so likes you and all this stuff. And I was like, what? Like,
that's so funny.
What?
And you're like, why didn't they say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff, it just goes over my head because I don't pay attention because I just don't give a shit.
Oh, see, I give all the shits, but I don't notice it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if anybody likes me, you have to actually tell me. Like, you have to say it to my face, and you have to like reassure me because I'm like, no, not really. You don't really like me, do you? And now you have to tell me every single day, forever and ever. Just in case that's a little insight on the level of reassurance I need. You don't want to get in a relationship with me if you're not willing to bring that to the table. That's I don't know. I will say I don't know of a lot of cases of that happening, but you hear rumors, you hear things.
Sure
I try
happen,
not.
But
I really, really try hard not to repeat the rumors because if I don't for sure know, it's none of my business, and B, I don't really want to get in the middle of it. And I mean, I've walked away from conversations where I'm like, this isn't going to bring. And I can't sit here and talk shit about people. It makes me feel icky, and you wind up getting sucked in. And if you don't get sucked in, you're lying. Okay? Because everybody gets sucked into talking shit. We do. We're humans. It happens. That's when I have to choose to walk away because I'm like, I don't want to get talked into this because I like these people and these people bring me joy and happiness and I want to continue that and I would like to stay oblivious. Yeah. And that's a land that I like to live in is like the land of rainbows and butterflies. So I don't know. So
but it's all been good. So I'm glad that, you guys play with him because I can't.
Yeah, so. But you will. Yet. You're going to get there. Yeah.
Say yet.
Yes.
I can't yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something tells me with your level of competitiveness, I don't, and like I have been on the court with you, and granted it's been a few years, but you have like hard hits. You're very like strategic from what I remember. So I do really think that you could get there. So you need to give yourself more credit. It's just wanting to devote that time to it and then letting a little bit of the mom guilt go, which is super easy for me to say, right? Like I'm not a mom, just Steven. I'm just a mom of one. Cute 7-year-old boy. I have had to like I had to pick my 7-year-old up from school today to like get a little bit of grace. Otherwise it's like, bitch, you're late again. Like, sorry. And then I had one girl goes, you don't have kids. And I was like, I know, it's my dog. It's at doggy daycare. Like, but nobody respects it as much. Okay. I'm a single mom. I work really hard, guys.
Isn't there a league at Mountain View or Mountain Green? Sorry, Mountain Green. That's every other week.
It's like every other Friday
or something like that.
Pleasant View too. I think.
Do they?
He's starting a new one.
That might be a really good league to join. That way you're not have to dedicate each week. Every week.
Yeah, because that's another thing is like I'm working a ton of overtime so that we can go on vacation. Yeah. So it's like
in Yukon.
And
dude, every day she's like, Yukon, look at this picture. I'm like, bro, we can't.
That sounds like me. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, I'll see if we can afford it financially. That's so funny.
Yeah, maybe like in every other. So I could like work overtime one week and then like play pickleball.
Yeah.
Work overtime.
It's one way to ease into it, right?
Yeah.
But then you're committed to having to go too. Like that's the other thing. Like open play is really easy to say, oh, I'm going to do open play because that's what I'm like. I'm getting out of a few leagues, but I'm like, how am I going to make sure I'm still playing?
Yeah.
So then a part of me is like, I start having heart palpitations, but I have FOMO. Like somebody asked me to do the team league at Pleasant View on Wednesdays, but I was in a league at Uinta that I despise. And so I will be getting out of that. But now I'm like, well, now I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to be 4 weeks past when I could have done that. That's why I asked you the other day. I was like, if you need a sub, let me know. And if you don't want me as a sub, let the other captains know and I'll play against you, I guess.
Do you take a day or like a night to drill then?
No, but I think I'm going to do that because, so that's probably what my Wednesday nights will become. And then I don't have to depend on somebody else. But it is, I'm going to be honest, guys.
It's easier when there's someone there to drill with.
It is. And it's like less awkward. Like I would love to be the person that didn't give a shit what other people think. Like, I would love to be nonchalant. I would like to say that I do. But I'm very chalant.
I know when I'm there, like, just dinking against the wall, I'm like, looking around.
Or like a ball machine. I'm like, what am I doing?
Miss it, right? Then you're like walking to go get it. Like, I'm such a dumbass. Like, I look like an
I literally
idiot.
Missed the ball I knew was coming back to me because I hit it. Yeah. But I feel that way. Like, if I could do like the ball machine but I've never used their ball machine, so I don't know how to do it. So then that's intimidating to me. And I don't want to figure it out while there's a league going on, because on Wednesday nights, there's always a league going on. And I don't know. Like, like I said, I would love to be the person that didn't care what people think, but I care too much. It's awkward.
I care a little bit.
Yeah.
But inside I care a lot.
Yeah. See, me too.
Yeah.
The ball machine actually helps.
Yeah.
I've used it
I just don't know how to use it, and I don't want to be the idiot that's like trying to figure it out.
Well, they could explain it to you.
I've gone there and somebody tried to explain it to me, but it's like explaining a card game to me. I need it done 1,500 effing times before I really remember. Okay? I need them sitting there with me.
It's like me with
I'm coming. Yes, exactly. It's me. It's honestly me just coming up with excuses is what it is. That's exactly what I'm doing right here, and I'm calling myself out on it.
Stop making excuses.
I'm going to stop making excuses. I'm going to drill one time this week. That is going to be, all of you guys are holding me accountable.
Yeah.
I'm drilling this week. Pickleball. I'm drilling pickleball this week. Oh, wow. Saying it. I got to figure out what day. Not Wednesday. Not Thursday. I'm like, wait a second. When am I going to be able to?
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Even if it's just an hour, I'll go drill.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to be my drilling partner, let me know. So, no one? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything going on in my life. So
okay.
It's possible.
Whatever. You got a lot going on. You're about to drive you just got a second job.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want me to be his driver, remember?
Oh, yeah, because you're a bad driver.
Because I'm
How's he going to get to work? How's he going to get to work?
Then?
The bus?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
Uber?
Make him ride the bus.
Yeah.
Well, now he can afford Uber.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He couldn't. Uber. Well, do they have the kids Uber? They do. Don't they have something for like?
Oh, I don't know.
Like it's like an extra. Like they have to have like a background check.
Go through a different certification to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can just take the front runner or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
does it drop him off? Yeah. Then you would have to get on the bus.
There's a trolley or something that goes right over to Lagoon or something.
Oh. Okay. I have actually had friends that have had their kids do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind driving
them,
but
free Lagoon pass?
That's a good question. I know he gets discount tickets, but they have to buy so many. Like they have to buy 6 before they get a discount.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
He has to buy 6 full-priced tickets before he gets a discount?
Yeah. Up to 6. Like, so at 6, then they get the discount. Or something.
Oh, you have to buy like 6 at a time to get the discount. Oh, like if you buy 6, you get 20% off.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I heard last year from his buddy.
And if you are listening, we have most of I would say like 95% of our listeners are here in Utah, so they know. Yeah. But Lagoon is an amusement park that is here locally. It's owned by Six Flags, actually. So there's some really great rides if that's your thing.
It's super expensive, only because they don't have any competition within the state of Utah.
Yep, it's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are getting better rides.
They are.
Let's admit, but
I do like the Cannonball only because like I hate like the whole trek up like on a roller coaster. I just want to be there. If I was already at the top, I'd be fine. but like this whole like anticipation, I'm like, this freaking never mind. I want to get off. Yeah, that's like
that's part of it.
Oh, I hate it. I hate like the rocket, the one that's like the blast the re-entry where it's like slowly up, and then like it just drops you. Like I would love just the drop. Like if I could just orb up there and just be up there already, that'd be really great. Yeah. If anybody ever watched Charmed, you know exactly where that came from. I still use that term. My bad. Just, all of a sudden click your heels and you're there. I don't know. Dustin, what do you want me to say? Okay. Let's see. I think we probably answered a lot of the questions that we talked about. Yeah. So that was really great. Is Is there anything that you guys can think of, like advice that you would give couples who are maybe in your same situation? I know you just mentioned, like, you had a conversation with a friend, like, if you just had a baby, you are not to be on the court more than 2 days a week.
Take it, bro. Take it.
Yeah. Take the 2 days. Well, right. I don't know. Like, beyond like the sit down and have the conversation and the lessons learned that you guys had, do you have other advice for maybe couples that are in your situation where one's playing a lot more at a different level?
Gosh, I feel like we covered it.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like the communication factor with everything.
That's
who
with
you're playing with, when you're playing, what time you'll be back, because that was another thing.
Who are you playing with?
Yes, who are you playing with? Because in order to make these, tournaments happen or the leagues happen or whatever, it comes with conversation through a phone. Well, I don't want to be the wife that goes through his phone.
Right.
So, like, I want to feel safe, and I want to feel like whoever he's playing with, like, it's fine because he's spending 2-3 hours with
minimum sometimes. I mean, these bigger tournaments you're spending all day.
All day.
Yeah. So it's like I have to
build that trust.
I have to trust,
and those things all build trust, right? The communication, the transparency, knowing all the details, that all builds that trust.
Yeah.
And having a tracker on his phone and body and car.
She probably does. Kidding. I just don't know about it.
No. Those things all build trust. Just kidding.
But you're still pretty early in your guys' marriage. I mean, you just crossed 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
right?
5 years.
No,
well, this year will be 6.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So great.
I mean, there's milestones, right, that they say once you hit the 5-year mark, that's like when it's really rough. You're going through a lot of stuff for whatever reason, but it's science, as what you would say.
It is science.
What is it? So it's 5
and 7, right?
7, and then
itch.
12 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, I think that's all subjective. Subjective? Would that be the word I'd want to use?
I think in general, right?
In general.
They did like studies throughout so many.
Right.
Yeah.
Because given like your family too, right? Like if you decide to build a family, that could come sooner, that could come later,
Correct.
Depending on how long you waited. But I would think 5 years, you guys are probably got it nailed down though, I feel like, and you're learning those things. But
I wouldn't say nailed down because there's always room to grow. And communication is a ever, an ongoing thing that you need to work on.
Yeah. Like there was one night that he stayed talking to Rodrigo. And like he didn't come home till like 11:30, but like I was expecting him at 10, and I was like, "You just need to text me and let me know." Like,
she was mad.
Well,
I was talking to Rodrigo.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because
she expected you home for an hour and a half ago. Dave, I used to do that because I would stay and talk to Andy, but I would sit. I mean, but then it was like I think I played Tuesday nights. We had a women's league every Wednesday or every Tuesday at the shed, and I'm like, "You have my location. You can see that I'm at the shed."
No, but
I'm talking to Andy, so I would kind of be the same. I'm like,
oh. But also like it's Rodrigo, right? And so, like,
he's
of course
chatty guy.
But yeah, I know, right? Back in the day, like I would see him every time, right? But now it's different, right? We have families and everything. I don't see him as much.
You don't get to connect.
So like that night, we were just talking or whatever, and she knew who I was with, and she's like, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
Well, you should have told me.
Yeah.
I'm here like waiting for you. And I'm like, and I wasn't like in the moments of like everything what was happening, right?
Yeah.
Like, with the babies and whatever. So I understand that. But at the same time, like,
chill.
Yeah.
Calm down. Like, I'm not out there cheating on you.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
I'm
like,
with Rodrigo. I get both sides because
right?
I've been the same way. Like I was just saying, like I would be sitting in Andy's car, she'd be sitting in mine, bitching about her husband or my husband. Most of the time, it was literally just me. Like that was in the really bad stages of my. So then it also was like. Dave also probably knew that, and so he's probably even more mad. He's like, I know you're sitting there talking shit about me. And I was like, no, I never. Be better then. Do better. So, but I would sometimes, like, I would be like, hey, I just realized it's 10:30, and just so you know, like, I'm
send me a text.
Like, and so I did, like, I had just, I'm just sitting here talking to Andy, or I did start getting in the habit of being like, it's Tuesday night and I'm playing with Andy and I'm sure we're going to sit and catch up because we haven't talked in a couple weeks or something. Like I would kind of give that heads up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I started doing that more because I did start sharing my location because he started accusing me of cheating.
The accuser or the person doing it will always accuse you.
Weird.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was like, go get your pickleball dick. And I was like, okay, bye. I'm going to women's night. Yeah, it was always, that was like a common saying. Always. Sure, go get your pickleball dick. And I was like, okay, bye. Like, I don't, like, I'm going to a women's league. And maybe one of those women had a dick. I don't know. I don't care. I wasn't. So then I just started sharing my location because for me, I'm like, this can give you like a little added layer of comfort. Like we never shared locations or anything. But to me, I was like, this might make him feel better, right? But then this is so wild as if Rob would laugh, is probably going to laugh at this because I'm so technology retarded. I shouldn't have used that word. Inept. That was a bad word. I apologize. I don't know technology. I never use that word. I don't know why I would have used it. I'm annoyed with myself. Sorry to everyone. Anyways, I don't know technology very well. Dave thought, I'm just gonna lie. He thought that I would like leave my phone at the shed and then go off and cheat. But I was like, but Dave, like I respond to your texts as soon as you send them. Oh, you're probably doing that from your watch. And I was like, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Wow. My watch isn't even like on like internet. Like it was just only like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to my phone. Yeah. I think that's how it works. Yeah. I still don't know how. But I do know that some people have like service on their phone.
Correct.
Yeah, and they can do it from anywhere. That was not me. I did not have that. He knew that. But somehow he thought I was also so smart to figure it out. And guys, I'm not. Okay? I'm a smart person. I'm not stupid, but I am not smart when it comes to technology. I will just say that. It is not my thing. I do not care enough to like get into the weeds of it. But yeah, that always just makes me laugh because I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing, Dave. I'm just going to the shed, dropping my phone off.
Yeah, and then just going to
and then leaving my car there just in case you drive by. Like that's what the other thing. I was like, then drive by if you're thinking that. Well, then you would leave your car there. I was like, wow, you've really got it all figured out.
Probably because that's what he was doing.
Or he's probably doing that. Yeah, that gym on base that he was spending 4 hours a day at. I was like, really?
4 hours?
Sometimes 3 or 4 hours.
Working out?
Well, sometimes he was in the sauna.
That's pretty normal, honestly.
Okay, whose side are you on, Rob?
I'm just saying.
Pick a side. But he would shower there, and it's 1 mile from our house. Yeah, I don't want to get in my car sweaty. Okay, I get it.
Did his body reflect being in the gym for 3 to 4 hours?
I don't want to be mean.
No. Okay, so the answer was no.
Because he made that comment to me once, and it really hurt me. So I don't want to like say that about him. I mean, it depended on what he was doing, right? Powerlifting and strongman, they're not doing it to stay like with a six pack or anything, right?
Yeah. Well, they're also not like 2% body fat, right?
True.
What is their body fat by chance?
Anywhere,
they're 50%?
8 to 12, I would think.
Yeah,
8 to 12. Oh, yeah, men are different, right?
Yeah, men are different.
Because you're honestly just more about strength and power. You know, the powerlifting is your weight. Right, you're not worried about cutting.
So yeah, his body did not reflect. The numbers did not reflect being in the gym. We'll say that. It's fine. I do not think that he wasn't at the gym. I will say that. The 4 hours seems suspicious. I'll say that. That's a little suspicious. When Rob, you better pick a fucking side.
I'm saying that is a buddy of mine who honestly only has 2% body fat. He does 4 hours at the gym, but he's not dating or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. Honestly, I do think that he was at the gym for the majority of that time, most days. And to be fair, we weren't happy. So he could have just been sitting there playing Clash of Clans on his phone in the sauna or waiting, dreading having to come home, just like sometimes I was dreading to come home. He caught me in my car in the driveway once. And he's like, what you doing? And I was like, I don't want to go
killing time.
Yeah. Like, it just wasn't good on either of our parts, right? Like, I was like, just decompressing. And I was like, what do you mean I just got here? And he's like, you did not just get here. So I'm guessing that's might have been what he was doing, right? It's just probably playing a game on his phone in the car in the parking lot. Maybe he was showering there because it was like more time that he could drag out coming home. Like I get it, and so I don't want to accuse him of that for the whole time, but it really did. That's what everybody, including my therapist, said. Oh, he's accusing you so much. That's interesting. Yeah. Want to know my thoughts? And I was like, I sure do. And then I heard his thoughts and I was like, just kidding. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. I don't want to hear it. So anyways, whatever. Enough about me, guys. We're here to talk about you. But we did that. So anything
Well, what's
else?
coming up pickleball wise? Or like, you guys have any family trips coming up?
We're going on a cruise in August.
Awesome.
Okay, where?
Where are we going?
I have no idea. I think it was the same places that we were supposed to go last year or 2 years ago. But supposedly there was a hurricane in the area that we were supposed to go. So we missed out on going to like was it Guatemala or Ecuador or something like that.
Oh wow!
But we missed going to those places, so I think we're doing it again.
Okay, so it's the same cruise.
What cruise line?
Royal Caribbean.
Okay, Royal Caribbean's good.
Oh, I'm impressed. Like I've only done Carnival up until this point.
Oh well, then anything's gonna impress you.
Like, I was like, oh, this is nice.
Right. My dad's boat would impress you. That's so funny. Actually, I have literally zero room to talk. I've never cruised on Carnival.
Me neither, yeah.
Because I would never cruise on Carnival.
Oh, you did? I was like,
no, but I've heard the things and stuff. And I don't
people watch.
Yes, I've imagined, but it's good on all the cruises, Baylee. People are funny. I love it. The airports, I love people watching. It's my favorite. Yeah, I also love cruises. So I've done a couple of Royal Caribbean and then mostly Norwegian, but yeah. We just did the adults only. Yeah. I love Norwegian, but there's a lot of people that hate it, and so it's the same. It's all preference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Royal Caribbean and Norwegian have a lot of similarities when it comes to like cleanliness, food, experience, boats.
It's Norwegian, like it goes to like different like.
It's all over.
It's all over. It's just like
everywhere.
the Royal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, because I've done 2 European cruises. With Norwegian. 2, 3, 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. And then they do like Alaska, which is one I had booked. So for a second I was wondering, but they don't have hurricanes, so it wouldn't have been that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But that'll be fun.
That's our big trip this year. We at least try to do one big trip.
Yeah. Are your kids going?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All of them?
Nice.
All
just
3 of them?
The baby. Yeah, be a handful. I left the baby home last year.
But there's daycares on the cruises.
There is.
Yeah, kids club and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's like lots of
drop them off and day drink.
Just gotta schedule it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, they probably fill up
they
quick.
get packed.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the Disney cruise? How they've got to have like double.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I think I've heard amazing things. I would do Disney cruise.
I'm sure it's fun, but
it's expensive though too. Like,
it's so expensive.
So expensive.
Yeah, but so is Disney.
One time.
Yeah.
Someday we'll do that one, but that's our big trip this year, and then
just lots of little trips.
Yeah,
we liked St. George.
Oh yeah,
he plays in some tournaments, which is great because then my mom has a second home down there, so
that's right.
Like we just went a couple weeks ago, so like we'll go do pickleball in the morning, and then we'll go do something with the family after. So like we'd kind of make like little trips out of his tournament.
Yeah,
that's
which
awesome.
like I'm down. Like, hey, if you want to go like play a tournament somewhere, like the Vegas one, well, let's go to Vegas.
The Sin City. Have you done Sin City Classic?
No, I've only done Utah.
Okay, we should. I will travel for tournaments.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys know that. And
this
now
is
Rod's
tournament
getting
year,
into
so I'm willing to travel wherever.
Yeah.
I want to go to Arizona too.
I've done tournaments in Arizona. I've done tournaments in Vegas, Colorado, Florida. I've done a lot. California, did I play in that one? No, I didn't. But I mean, I've like held a lot. And actually, I did not play in a tournament in Florida. I just worked it. Mm-hmm. But I am playing in one in March in Florida. I just booked a trip to Florida to see my dad. And
that's where all the 5-0 players play.
We'll see.
Oh, pro players, I mean.
Well, I went to just an open play with my dad, and it was 3-0, 3-5. That's fine. It's fine. But then on the other side of the fence, I just saw these 4 or 5 players, and I'm like looking at them like a longing look.
You're just like in the glass. You're
and
like,
I was like, I want to play with you. I did go over there to ask if I could do a few games. And like, this is a private league.
Oh.
And I was like,
they're probably snotty over there.
Oh, because I think they saw me playing with another, with like
they're like, nah,
but they didn't see, they obviously didn't see my full potential. That I was playing.
Yeah, right? Like, you weren't going full on.
Right. Obviously.
You can't.
Of course. Not on these 70-year-olds, 60-year-olds. My dad will kill me when he hears me say 70. My dad is not 70, guys. He's not even 65. But yeah, I think, but it was like, you talk about getting humbled. I was like, okay. Yeah. But it was more like just kind of rude, I thought. And I was like, okay, fine. Like, I just wanted to play one game. You guys are sitting out. Take your break. Fine. But so it's hard to kind of get into other groups. We have some friends that moved to Tennessee, I think is where they went, maybe. And they're 5-0s. Well, Whitney Jorgensen, her and Tanner.
Oh, yeah.
They moved. I think, is it Tennessee that they moved to? That does not seem right. I don't know. They moved somewhere. They're 5-0 players, full on. And they are having a hard time getting into the 5-0 group.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. They're probably better than them, too.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I was like, that's why they don't want you there. But, So, we have a couple. Well, we're doing PickleCon.
We are.
In July.
Yep,
we want to go to Kansas.
I know. I don't know.
What's in Kansas?
PickleCon.
Yeah, the city's not that great.
Yeah, I think they have a Cabela's.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Shields.
I mean, that's all right.
Just kidding.
Well, I think they have either a chicken and pickle or a place called Serve, which is a restaurant.
They do have a chicken and pickle.
Oh, you should definitely go. Have you gone there?
I haven't yet.
I've been to a chicken and pickle.
Have you?
And I did the Missouri side one, and it was fun.
Was it?
Yeah, it's a place like you would want to bring your own. I mean, because it's a great after work place for people.
Okay.
I noticed like there were people playing in like their work clothes, and I was like, what the hell is this? I mean, me and my dad were like playing to play, so we had booked a court, but it was just me and him playing singles. But yeah, I was like, you go outside and it's all these like guys in like their slacks and like button up shirts playing and drinking, because it's just like a fun place. So it'd be like a fun date place. Like it looks so fun. I mean, the food was pretty okay, and I mean, it looks like it's like a fun, like it kind of reminds me like Top Golf or something.
Yeah, it'll probably
like
like go bowling or something.
Right.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Eat first and then let's play a little bit with your clothes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's serious. So.
Right, and that's kind of how it reminded me. But it was funny to see like people in their work clothes playing pickleball. I was like, "Come on, guys, what shoes?" And one guy had cowboy boots on. I was like, "What is happening?" Wow. But I'm sure like the indoor courts actually all had people like you could tell they were more serious pickleball players. So it's probably.
I'm kind of curious if those places actually do leagues or anything. Wouldn't think they do.
I think they do actually,
really?
And they do. Yeah, when I looked on their website, they have. I mean, this particular one did. Yeah, I should say, and they had leagues and then like open play. Like so, it's like they had those, but then Friday I don't think anything was going on when we were there, and then it did turn into like after work social hour. I think. Probably like a happy hour type of situation. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, we should actually go do stuff out of state if possible. Even Vegas. I mean, next week? Is it next weekend? They're doing that the rave pickleball glow in the dark thing.
Oh, is it with that Sydney? We should have her on and talk about that.
Yeah. If she would. Yeah. Yeah, she's big into like EDM and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
She used to date Colin Johns.
Oh, really?
Do you know? Yeah, it's
I know
like
Colin Johns.
Like personally?
No.
You know of him?
Yeah,
is what you meant to say?
Yeah.
I love it. We're here calling people out.
Yeah,
she's really funny. She's fun to follow on social media, and she's like really like she kind of just put like every and you know, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I apologize, but she has said on social media like she's put all of her money into like this venture, and it's really just like setting up like an EDM pickleball fun experience and kind of putting it back into the community and pulling it away from the pros, but pulling the attention away from it, because really pickleball is the majority of it is these small town communities, these small community. I mean, we're not small town, but it's at our level. It's the amateurs. It's a sport for us, and I really do. I mean, the pros are doing great with it, but it's like, okay, you've got them. And, I mean, I don't know. I think it does more for our level than them probably, but so it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize she was doing something like an event in Vegas next weekend.
Tickets are only $20.
I can't. I'm helping with high school pickleball next weekend.
Well, I mean, it's.
Oh, you weren't really asking me?
We're
just promoting her event. No. I would never. I do. We should do one of her events, so that would be fun. $20, and then you get to play. Is it glow in the dark though?
Yes, it's glow in the dark, and then they're also doing like a car event, and then like an EDM concert, DJ kind of stuff, and drinking and that kind of stuff. So.
Drugs. I'm sure there's drugs there.
Some Molly's going to be tossed around, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's Vegas and an EDM concert. Absolutely dry. It's a dry event here, guys. Yeah. That would never happen.
Bring
it would
never pacifiers.
It would never happen here in Utah.
No.
Her events are not coming to Utah. Maybe out of like Salt Palace or something.
Yeah, maybe. But I think it'd be fun. So anyone listening, if you have a cool event that's playing in your state, if you live outside of Utah, that you'd like to see us there, maybe shoot us a comment. Yeah. Or,
I mean, if you'd like to see our money there, right? They probably don't give a shit about us being there, but I would like to try out some new events. Yeah, that's fun.
That would be cool.
Cool.
Yeah, those medals.
I know.
Cool.
Half of them are 2.5. No, I'm just kidding.
There's only one 2.5 medal on there.
Oh, you do have a 2.5?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's this.
They do tournaments for 2.5.
That's what Brian Lee said. It's I played with Kim Skidmore in it was like a Farmington indoor at the Farmington Rec Center, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you mentioned that earlier, I was like, I don't know.
What's the name? Kim
Skidmore. I think that's what it is.
That's a funny one.
Yeah. Because they, they own like, they own Pete's Bar and Grill, and then they also own like Skidmore Trucking, and they own the shed. So
all the new owners of the shed.
Well, they've kind of always been the owners.
Okay, well they
we
took it over.
Right.
Brandy, as I called them.
Brandy. Power couple Brandy.
I love that. I wonder.
I
love coming. Yes, I love coming up with new names for people. But
I love them because that's where we started playing pickleball. That's like you said, that's the OG
Brian and Mandy
of pickleball for us because that's where we started playing.
I don't think pickleball would be, and I wouldn't have like met you guys if it wasn't for the shed. Like or Brian and Mandy, really, I wouldn't even, their facility was great. Brian and Mandy made it what it is and what
100%
it was at that time. And they just like pour their heart and soul. I mean, when they were on a couple weeks ago, I mean, I think Brian said that if we were doing this for money, we would be a big F. Like they're not doing it for money. They're doing it for the love of the sport and like the growth. Yeah, it does show. They do. They've done a great job.
Because then we played in, like, we started in the shed, and then I remember the first. The first time that we played in the Pickler, and it was just a totally different vibe. Like, no.
Even with the 7 courts.
Yeah. Like it's just like
you go from 4 to 7. Yeah.
Where Brian and Mandy's were like fun, and he's like, do a trick shot and
get a prize.
Super
like
cool.
It was fun. But then I went to the Pickler, and it was just like straight face.
Yeah. I will say though, you went to Pickler. We did a tournament there. What tournament was that? Maybe the Halloween one. It was the Halloween one, and they had treats all upstairs for everybody.
Yeah, you went to Pickler, I think, because they were the first.
They were the first Pickler.
Yeah. So they were kind of different too, just because they were trying to get everybody into pickleball and everything. So it was kind of a different vibe.
Right.
But.
And it's gone through a couple of owners, and the owners right now I think are trying to bring it back to that fun style. Yeah, Kevin and Wendy Champini, and they're so great. And they like that for Halloween. They did all of that, and it was
that's
fun.
The one we did, and we got second.
Just this year?
No. Oh, no, that was like when we were when she didn't have kids.
Nightmare at the Pickler. The Nightmare at the Pickler this year, and then it was like it's turned into like a costume. I think they have always done a costume one. I dressed up as a pickle one year, and that picture came up in my memories. I did not.
You do have some good costumes, you and Bonnie.
Yeah.
I must admit, you guys are really creative when it comes to that.
You played with us in the 80s.
Oh
yeah. That we did that
when
one.
We did 80s last year. That was fun.
And then Bonnie, she needed a sub or something because one of the guys couldn't make it. And I couldn't make it because I don't know.
But it was like the nurse and patient.
Yeah, and they had their butts out, and I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't go to that one.
And they were like plastic butts. Yeah, the patients.
Yeah.
But even like Bonnie and Christina looked so cute. Yeah. But I think one of their daughters was like, oh, that's a little risque.
Yeah.
And I was like, because that's what I was like. You guys look so sexy. Like you look so good. And Bonnie was like, I think they were like embarrassed because it wasn't supposed to be like a sexy vibe. But I was like, you don't wear a nurse's costume and not go for sex. Okay, and like that's what you're doing. You might as well dress up as like a teacher. Like, what are you? Hello, a librarian. Yeah. So, but that was fun. Yeah, we did this year. We did the wrestlers, and I made my costume.
Macho Man,
I was
Savage kind of style.
That was so fun.
That was a good one.
Yeah, and then she was Hulk Hogan, and so we did the one video. It was fun. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with
you guys medaled in that one too, right?
Wait, that's the one we took gold that I woke up late to.
You guys usually medal. Do you guys do 4-0 or 4-5?
That one was 4-0. We've done a couple 4-5. We're 4-0 players, Justin.
True.
My duper is 4.0.
That okay, yeah.
And duper is the end all be all.
Do I still have a duper?
You do.
What does my duper say?
3.3.
Absolutely.
Oh, see? Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
What's your duper, Justin?
Oh, it went down.
2?
So I played.
Yeah, I like how you avoided that. I like that you avoided that.
So I'm not going to blame it on my partner because he's never done a tournament. So it was his first tournament, but he's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
But he's just never done tournaments before. So with duper, if we lost the game, it would just destroy. Like it would take so many
because he didn't have a duper established. I did not know that.
We went 4-2 right throughout the whole tournament. We didn't medal or anything like that, but
you won 4 games and lost 2, and you didn't medal.
Well, it was pool play.
Oh, and then it went in a bracket.
It was 5 games. We went 4-1. So it was a 3-way tie for first, and we didn't get one of the buys because it went head to head. Everybody beat each other, and then it went to points, and then the team that beat the other team had a higher differential. And I was like, oh my.
And then all of a sudden you're in 6th place, and you're like, how did that math work out?
Exactly. So we went 4-1 to the pool play, and then we lost our first game in the bracket 16-14. You know, so it was.
You can't be mad about that. I mean, that's a good close game, but we
should have beaten that team.
Oh, you should have beaten them by more than that.
Because what was they were.
One of them was 4-0. What?
They were 1-4 with their record.
Oh yeah, they only had one win in the pool play.
That's how you do it, though. You lose all the games in the pool play, and then you come out hungry.
Let's just say we should have never lost, but we did. Whatever, like the
move on
tournament. You know how it is sometimes with the pressure, and it was his first one, so I think he got a little bit into it in his head. Whatever, it's fine, but then he didn't have an established duper, so those 2 losses just brought me down.
So he is also a 3.
That's what I was like. You're still avoiding the question.
No, I'm under a 4-0.
You are?
No.
Oh,
of course not.
Oh my! I'm about to be under a 4-0. I bet. I'm nervous, but also like what Brian said, it's like, well, how's that going to change my day?
Exactly.
Yeah. You want to know what? It's going to change my ego. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm telling you, a lot of the reason why people struggle sometimes in duper rated events is because they don't want it to affect their duper.
Yeah.
And then it's in your head. It's like when you're like, don't pop it up, don't pop it up, don't pop it up.
Exactly.
Pop the ball up.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. So not only are you trying to win in this tournament with that pressure, now your duper is going to get affected because you lost these 2 games when you went 4-2.
Right.
So it went down a little. Now I'm 4-1-3.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. I was at a 4-2. I was like,
I got myself up to like a 4-2 or 4-3 or something, but it's hard. It is so hard to increase your duper.
It's, I don't know.
What's yours at?
3.7, which is where I play at. So.
Really?
Stop it.
Yeah. So I've only ever done like 3 events that are duper. So I just don't have the history.
But that's not where Rob plays at. Rob is you do not give yourself enough credit. I actually said that to Amanda after you left today because she was like, I think he said he was like a little nervous to play and wasn't going to like, don't like, count on him or whatever. But then you came out like guns blazing, first of all. But you are a good player, Rob. Say it with me. I am a good player. Stop it. I thought you were really going to do it. And I was like, I love this therapy session. No.
Turn into another session.
No, you are a good player and you're too hard on yourself.
I know that.
But I mean, this is coming from me. So that's why I can see it. But
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyways, you got to be nice to yourself.
Yeah.
It went down a little, so it's all good.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It is whatever.
What's your highest ever? Like, what's been your highest duper?
I think it was like a 4.2 or something. That's it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. And I was like so happy to finally be there. And then it dropped. And then it dropped again and again and again.
Do you think that every tournament, no matter what, if it's a small one, whatever, should be duper?
I think right now, when they change the algorithm, I think they should when they changed it to this last one, they should have wiped everybody clean.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Or like you keep your matches in there, but like all the algorithm stuff's out. Let's have everybody start over and then all tournaments need to go in there or all leagues.
I think leagues. Tournaments could probably stay the same, but I think leagues should be duper.
Well, then all leagues would be competitive. But then I think
Are they not already? I mean, maybe lower levels, but yeah. I mean, I take them serious.
Yeah, some of the people. Well, that's the thing, is right. I mentioned a couple weeks ago. I have the Wednesday night league that I'm in, and I think when I kind of lost my shit, and it's me. It's on me. This was completely on me. I was in the wrong. but I was so annoyed. And I'm like, I had a shit day at work. I like rushed to get Stevie from daycare, drop him off. I'm eating dinner in the car on my way to the courts. And then I get lobbed 1,500 fucking times.
Was it Yoli?
No. And honestly, or there's shots coming at me for no reason, or I'm playing against a friend and I see them strategizing against me. And I'm like, this is a Wednesday night fun league in my head, right? But it's a ladder league and it's a 4-5. It is a competitive league. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the wrong here. But then I'm like, maybe I need to take a step back and not play in something competitive like that 2 nights in a row. Because I think that's what happens, right? Like I already do that for Tuesday. I exhaust all my energy and I just want to go and have fun or drill or whatever. And then all of a sudden I can't, my shoulder was literally hurting for 3 days because I did get most of those lobs, but my shoulder almost got ripped out of socket doing it. So I just, So then I like storm off. And then, you know, the person that lobbed me was like, he'll never let it go. That's the thing. He's like, for 5 years, we'll hear about it. Remember that time when I lobbed you 15 times? And I was like, cool. I do remember, actually. So then I'm just like, I had to pretend like it like doesn't bother me. I'm like, yeah, they were good lobs. Like, they were good lobs.
Thursday.
Huh?
Said I must broke another paddle Thursday.
But the thing is, it was good shots and it was working. What they were doing was working. And so I cannot be mad about that because it is a ladder league. They were working. They saw me getting mad. They're going to target me. Yeah. Like that is how you play when you play competitively. We've all talked about that on this podcast, but I took it personally and that is my fault. And I sent out some apology text messages because I can apologize and I do apologize because I don't like, but that's the other thing. I was like, I think I need to pull out from this league because I don't like being upset with friends and over something called pickleball. Like over just even pickleball in general. Like this is not worth it. No. These people mean more to me than the fact that like I got, stormed off and got mad. So I'm like, no, tell us your story about how you almost broke your paddle.
Again.
Yeah. So I was playing with Devin, and then it's the 1 hour with Devin, and then the next hour is we split.
Yeah.
And do the team
swap partners.
Yeah, swap partner thing. So I was playing against these two guys, and they would consistently just drive almost every single thing, but they were this far off the net. And some of them would even just nick the net enough.
So they were like really good at pickleball.
No, they were just having a good night, right? And it was just so annoying. I would come up. And it would just nick the net enough to throw me off, and then I would, just flub
lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened like there was like 7 shots in a row that happened to me, and the ball was like fell over the net and dribbled, and I was just like, and I smacked it, but my paddle like scraped, and I was like, all right, I just need to chill.
You smacked the net.
No, I went to like crush the ball that was like dribbling on the ground, and I scraped the ground with my paddle. Luckily, I didn't damage it or anything like that. But after that, I was like, no, I'm just gonna chill.
It feels like defeating when that happens, and I'm
does.
But when I do it, I'm like so happy. I'm like, gotcha,
got him again.
Gotcha again.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, why do I not feel that way? Like when it's happening to me, right?
Yeah.
Because you just get.
I mean, commend to them. They were having a great night.
Oh yeah.
Normally
they were
not
loving
that good, but yeah.
Hopefully they're not listening to this.
That's how
probably
the part
not.
About
they don't know me.
That's the part about this podcast that I'm always like, ooh.
I know. I'm just waiting for like Devin to hear.
I know. That's why I'm like, do you know how much
I call him out a lot.
Ew. Yeah. He's not listening though.
No.
He's got better things to do. Like what? Retired in his 30s? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
That's funny. I know Devin. I play a lot against Devin.
I just say he's a hothead. I mean, he really is. Yeah, and it never looks like he's having fun.
Never.
Yeah. His personality.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Like he'll talk to you normal or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the pickleball court, you're like, are you having fun?
I know.
Are you?
He's so funny. Because, I could talk to him forever. And he's like chit-chatty. Yeah. But I was like so surprised by that the first time because I had only ever played pickleball against him. And then I remember we were trying out when you were a captain. Yeah. And he talked to me and then he got my phone number. And then we were texting all night. Like just so chatty about pickleball and sourdough. And then I go to play with him next time. And I was like, hey, you remember me? Hey. aren't we friends? Yeah. Then we were on the same team and I barely talked to him and I was like, Do you hate me?
Yeah. No, that's just how he is.
It is. Oh, I've learned that now, but I did. I was like, we spent like a couple of weeks chit chatting, and then all of a sudden we were on the same team, and I was like, hey, you.
And you acknowledge me?
Yeah. We are team members. Yeah. Well, our names both start with D. Like, that's the kind of conversation at that point, because I was like, he must hate my guts. I don't know what I did to piss him off. No, that's the part of me that cares too much about what people think.
Yeah.
Stupid. Why are we like that? Okay, guys. All right. This was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. And thanks for
being open
sharing.
and sharing.
Yeah. And that's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of couples that play. So I just want them to know, like, it's normal.
It is normal.
It's normal.
I think it's so easy to judge the inside of your relationship and compare it to the outside of someone else's, because we don't know what people are like. You know, you don't know, and you're so easy to be like, well, they have a happy marriage, and their wife lets them play all the time, and why don't you let me? I play with Justin, and his wife lets him play all the time, and it's like, well, his wife is also pissed off at him, but because you judge that, and it's like it's so easy to do that, and so just knowing like everybody's going through it probably, or having these conversations, and
Well, and also just communication, like I think that's the number one key to every relationship is communication. Because if you hold back or don't tell me how you feel, or just tell me yes just cuz, but in reality you don't want me to go, like men, their mentality, in my opinion, if you tell me yes, I'm going, I'm not going to get it, like
they're slow,
they're just we catch up kind of
late,
very late. So but when she told me how she really felt and everything, like then I know now, like, now I know.
You're emotionally aware enough to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I could see how that would hurt your feelings. Exactly. I could see how that could, ruin some things or upset you.
And that's not just only pickleball.
Right.
That's like
everything
else, like with helping around the house, or like even when she's been with the kids all day, like once you get home, like
you're on daddy duty.
You're like, now it's your turn, so I could go do what I want to do, or whatever it is. Yeah. Cleaning, whatever.
Eating ice cream on the kitchen floor.
Whatever. But I don't know why a lot of relationships, they struggle with that. And
for me, I feel like I don't want to hurt their feelings, or I don't want to take away, or I don't want to be too much, or I don't want to upset them or start another fight or make something that's really not a big deal. And it's like, those things aren't big deals if you learn how to communicate together. Yeah. And you're not too much for wanting more. And finding the right partner that understands that, I think too.
And it's always a learning experience, because she's the type of person that she holds it back until
I explode.
She explodes. Yeah. So like I got to a point like I knew that was going to happen. I was like, one of these days she's just going to explode on me, because I just know that's what's been happening recently or whatever. So like, and that's where you grow, right? Like that's where you're like, okay, like we need to talk about this. Yeah. Now. Like you need to tell me what you need and what you want, and how many times do you want me to go play, whatever. And that has to come from me too. It's just not from her, because she has so much on her plate. Right. And I love her for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like you have to communicate. Yeah. You have to.
Yeah, you do. So the couple that I mentioned earlier that has like this weekly sit down and kind of go over everything, I think that happened because they had these big blow ups like this. And one of those things was, she was like, if he comes and asks me what he needs to do around the house one more time, I'm going to lose it. Like, this is your home. You should know what you have to do. Yeah. And you shouldn't say, hey, is it okay if I go to the gym, if you know that you haven't done A, B, and C. Right. Or you say, hey, what do you need me to do before I go to the gym? She's like, well, can't you see? Right. The trash needs to be taken out. Like, you're a grown up. Yeah. This is your home too. Like, so it was those things too. And like, where it needed to come from him, it's like, okay, I know I want to go to the gym, but I also know this needs to happen. And I know that the kids have to go 3 different directions to sports. And how can I help with that? And what can I do? So then she was frustrated. Then he's frustrated because he's like, but I need to go to the gym, but I need you to tell me what you would prefer me to get done before I do go to the gym. And then her frustration was, why do I need to tell you what to do? You're a grown up.
That's a lot of the men too. Yeah. Like, you have to tell me what to do. Like, I'm sorry, and I even told her that. I was like, cool, I'll give you a chore. Babe, if you want me to do something, let me know. Just tell me. But
you want a sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
there she goes.
Please add his name to the chore chart and send us a picture.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But I'm the same way. Like, I feel like that is so much, like, I can't read your mind. Mm-hmm. I don't expect you to read mine. Let's just tell each other what we can do to make each other happy and continue doing that. And it's easier. But I think we expect our spouses to be so intuitive with what we're thinking and feeling. But that's not realistic if you're not also opening up that communication.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. And ever since like that argument, I mean, yeah, we've had like little like tiffs here, but we haven't had like a full on what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, so I will say like it comes with practice. Mm-hmm. But like once you figure it out and like once the person, you know, each side is honest, it's fine. Like we're so much better now.
Yeah. And some of those conversations have to be well, I know I've been married twice. They are uncomfortable to have, but you grow when you're uncomfortable, right? Like you grow through the discomfort.
Yeah.
So like, and it's all in how you react too. Like you need to be making your partner feel safe when they open up to you and come to you. So like accepting the fact that like maybe they were frustrated, and it's hard to do because then you might feel attacked. And so then it's like just in how it's like, okay, we need to take a pause. We need to take a time out and let me think about how upset you are. And then let me think about my response. But then the person that's upset's like, F you, we're talking about this right now.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And it is. Yeah. It's just how I think it is just learning each other. And like, again, like anything, like pickleball, it comes with practice.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So. And being respectful of that other person too. Like, you know, like Justin is respectful of my time. Like, you know, he wants me to have hobbies and he wants me to be more than just a mom and he wants me to focus on myself. I just haven't found that yet, but like he's always like, hey, like what can I do, you know, to support you? What do you want to do? Do you need to go somewhere? So I mean, like respecting your partner's time too. And there was a time like I did have to tell him like you can't play with that person anymore. And he was very respectful of it. So I mean, like I just think communication and understanding your partner I think is huge. I mean, because it can work. Like we're good.
Yeah,
we good.
You're making it work. Yeah. And I think the whole thing, I've seen like a video where this guy asked his or this girl asked her husband, like, I need you to unfollow these women that he was following on social media. And he's like, no, why? And his dad like knocked him upside the head.
Yeah.
And he was like, if your wife asks you to unfollow women that you don't even know, you're going to do it. And I mean, but it's like funny because this could be like another fight, right? Like, it's like, well, what difference does it make? But she felt it was like, you know, disrespectful. And so it is just like sitting down and having the conversation. I've also seen like a video on social media where this guy, like, he was like, hey, is it okay if I hang out? And I think it was like New Year's with my friends. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And he hung up and he's like, I'm good. And his friends are like, you are not hanging out with us. What, are you crazy? Didn't you hear her? And he's like, she said it was fine. And they're like, you're an idiot. And then the other friends that like clearly are.
So, like, you're so dumb that we're like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I'll be there. It's fine.
Go.
Bye. Yeah, bye. Exactly. And he's like, bye. See you later. Grabs his bag. Doodles. So funny. Oh, men are stupid. I'm just kidding.
We are sometimes. I'm gonna.
Well, women are too. Like, we're stupid because we don't express it, right? We're just like, yeah, it's fine. Instead of just saying, yeah, actually, it's not fine. I'm not okay with it. So we're stupid too. We're all stupid.
We're all.
Yeah. And then they marry each other.
Yeah. Try to make it work. Awesome. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you. This was fun. Yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.